Too many people are obsessed with their compass, their motivation, their mindset, their energy. They're constantly trying to feel right before they move right. But here's the truth. If your map is wrong, your compass only takes you faster in the wrong direction. It doesn't matter how positive you are, how driven you feel, or how many affirmations you repeat. If you're using the wrong map, all that effort just leads to better mistakes. You don't need more motivation, you need orientation. The map is what gives your motivation meaning. It tells you where you actually are and where you're really going. So the question isn't, how do I stay motivated? The question is, am I even on the right map? So how do you find the right map? How do you build one that's real, not imagined? Step 1, admit you're lost. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Most people won't do this part. They keep pretending they know where they're headed. But until you admit you're unsure, you'll never stop to reorientate. Take an honest look around. Where are you right now? What's actually working? What's not working? What's the recurring pattern that keeps pulling you off course? That awareness, uncomfortable as it is the first landmark on every accurate map. Step 2, define your true destination. Not success, not happiness. Those are just vague clouds in the distance. You need something concrete. What does your version of a fulfilled life actually look like? What would it mean to arrive there? If you don't define that clearly, every direction feels right for a while until it doesn't. Clarity doesn't show up by accident, it's created. So write it down, describe it. Give your map coordinates that mean something to you. Step 3, find reliable cartographers. In other words, mentors, guides, people who've already walked the path you want to take. They've mapped the terrain you haven't seen yet. They can save you from years of wandering in circles. But be selective. Don't take directions from tourists when you're trying to become an explorer. Find people whose results match your destination, not just their opinions. Borrow their maps until you can draw your own. Step 4, update your terrain. Because the world changes, so do you. What worked 5 years ago may be obsolete now. That's why reflection, journaling, and recalibration matter. Every time you pause to review, you redraw your map to match your current reality. That's how you avoid getting stranded in an old version of yourself. And finally, step 5, trust your compass once your map is right. When you have an accurate map, your motivation finally makes sense. Your energy stops scattering in every direction. You feel confident even in uncertainty because you know your path aligns with your purpose. That's when the compass becomes powerful again, not as your master, but as your servant. So if you feel stuck, don't just recharge your motivation. Don't chase another boost of inspiration. Check your map, because the right direction, even with slow progress, will always be high energy in the wrong direction. Motivation is fuel, but the map determines whether you arrive at your destination or just burn out trying. So before you speed up, slow down, get your bearings, and make sure you're not just moving, but moving towards something that truly matters.